Welcome back to Unapologetic Exotical content, where lace fronts get launched into the thermosphere and delusions get dragged back down like expired edges in a hurricane. Today's roast was requested by not one, not two, but three lace-lifting legends who asked me to address these unambiguous delusions with the same precision I use to slice frontal glue. Say less. We're serving intergalactic scalping with a sprinkle of psychology and a whole gallon of "don't play with me." First up, that girl asked why unambiguous women start short-circuiting anytime they see two ambiguous people glowing together, smiling, moisturized, and soft-launching their love on timelines. Sis, let's be real. It's jealousy marinated in cognitive dissonance. These women want exotical men like it's a stimulus check. They chase them down, cosplay as caramel, and throw tantrums when the exotical men choose the real deal instead of the wish version. You can see the bitterness dripping in comment sections every time a light-skinned couple posts matching robes or beach pics. They're mad because it confirms what they've always feared, that we're desired without the struggle, the sob story, or the front row seat at the Martyr Olympics. Two happy exoticals don't give "pick me." Don't give "he cheated 17 times, but I stayed." Don't give "I fed him while he was in jail." We give harmony. They give hostage situations. We give aesthetic. They give affidavit. Let's be honest, their men are dusty. Our men come with matching passports and know how to spell therapy. They hate seeing us with exotical men because it forces them to admit the truth. Their competition isn't other races. It's us. Ambiguous, stunning, and booked. So what do? Trickery. They try to look like us. They contour like Ursula transforming into Vanessa, trying to seduce the same prince with a knockoff face. And let's not forget, they're textbook narcissists who never learned how to share. They want to hoard all the peen like it's stimulus season, and they're the IRS. Girl, chill. Just because you want him doesn't mean he belongs to you. Seeing exoticals in love confirms what they already knew but never wanted to say out loud. We're better in every category. Not because we're mean, because we're moisturized, evolved, and not fighting generational trauma on FaceTime Live. Now on to her second request, my attempted friendships with unambiguous women. Whew. That chapter was short, tragic, and written in disappearing ink. I really gave it a chance, but every time it felt like auditioning for a role in their emotional circus. One copied everything I did, my makeup, my slang, even my sentence structure. Sis was remixing my vocabulary like she had a license to plagiarize, but she'd still throw shade, joking that I was bougie or too sensitive. Funny how they call you sensitive while their edges were the first to tap out under pressure. Another one used to be my best friend until high school hit and she straight up slammed a door in my face like we were in a Lifetime movie. Turns out she had joined the rough, not silk, press Avengers, back when beads were still synthetic and swooped like a windshield wiper. Fast forward, she moved to another state with her bald eagle energy and a basketball team of kids trying to finesse Section 8. Then there were the ones who said, "You act like you're better than everyone, just because I know what a moisturizer is and my texts have punctuation." Girl, I left those friendships in the same folder as expired Bath and Body Works coupons. I filed those friendships under "Don't Return to Sender," right next to their rejected lace orders and emotional support scrunchies. They would go on girls' trips and never invite me, and when I saw the photos, I understood why. They all looked like sacks of microwaved cottage cheese stuffed into Shane swimsuits. I would have been a walking reminder of what they aren't, and when one saw me years later, she just froze across the room, lip quivering, lashes clumped, spirit broken. I always felt the weird energy growing up, but now I understand. My intuition didn't lie. They were jealous then and still jealous now. They used to say things like, "Well, if I had that, I'd be proud too," trying to shame me for being chosen to model for a hair product. No, baby, you'd still be bitter even with the gig, because the difference isn't just the looks, it's the light. They can't be happy for someone who has more, because emotionally, they're stuck in the sandbox fighting over the only toy. They surround themselves with other plain Janes they don't feel threatened by, and form hate covens, targeting the standout. They exclude you not because you're not enough, but because your presence exposes their mediocrity. Now to the other supporter who said it, can unambiguous women please stop calling themselves caramel? I've seen more caramel on an ice cream sundae than I've ever seen on their skin. Y'all are not caramel. You're giving unsweetened cocoa with a nebula undertone. You're not dulce de leche. You're overcooked oatmeal with a swirl of windshield wiper fluid. If your foundation oxidizes into navy, caramel is not in your zip code. You're giving experimental shade from the lab. I proved in my last video that these foundations are using literal blue pigment to fake warmth. And the scary part is, it works better on aliens than it does on them. Your skin says Saturn, your heart says Antarctica, and you still want to be called warm? Ma'am, even your attitude is frosty. They chase caramel labels like it's a scholarship, because nobody wants to be labeled least desired. They will Photoshop, whitewash, Facetune, and gaslight the entire internet to make you believe they're giving cinnamon swirl, and they swear they're giving caramel queen. But their foundations got more boo-boo streaks than a toddler's first potty chart. Buying lighter foundations doesn't make you lighter, it just makes your neck and jawline look like they're beefing. They call themselves mocha and caramel when both of those contain milk, and baby, ain't no cream in that coffee. Go ahead and grab that ashy, galactic, dull gray foundation and call it a day. Some of y'all look like you've been contouring with moon dust. And let's not ignore the irony. They mock white women all day, then pray Becky shows up in their genetics just enough to soften their face. They're only considered pretty when Becky photobombs their DNA. They don't get called pretty until their phenotype gets jump-scared by a surprise European ancestor. And trust, they know it. They celebrate every time a bridge nose or looser curl pops out like it's Christmas morning. And to the last request, animation? Oh, it's on the way. Imagine their lace lifting frame by frame with orchestral strings. Picture Flower Tower's bottom lip fading into salmon confusion, while Lashida 4U's big back melts like expired Velveeta under stage lights. An animated reckoning is loading. And no, I didn't split this into 3 videos because I'm not thirsty for coins. This ain't a cash grab, it's a consciousness cleanse. I have the range, the receipts, and the roast to drop content daily because the delusion never takes PTO. I'm never running out of material because their chaos is a renewable resource. So to all 3 of y'all, lace-lifting supporters, this one was for you. Stay glowing, stay knowing, stay unbothered, and stay dangerous to delusion. You've survived another dose of unapologetic, exotical content. Keep your popcorn stocked and your lace glued tight, because the next episode is already coming for scalps.